Welcome to the Kinkazoid podcast, where we give you your weekly dosage of nasty, freaky, kinky conversation and relationships too. Here's our host.
It's your girl Chase, the C Hayes, but how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth.
I'd be mad if you gave this slaughterhouse of a dick to another bitch. Yes, I would be very upset.
Y'all, it's your girl Royal, no tagline necessary. Just recognize she's a queen. You see the headline. When I say it was a wet spot, I mean it was a wet spot. Like it was like all encompassing the entire bed or whatever, almost.
And your boy Hubdusa, as they say, giving it to you from the front and the back. Nobody asked you what you like or what you feel works better. I said what works for me.
It's time to start the show. Let's get kinky.
What's that? Woo, 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 woo. Another great week. Another great day to come and take that kinkiness away. You know what I'm saying? It's a Kinkazoid podcast here to give you the nasty, freaky, and all type of disgusting things to you at your flavor. You better savor it. Anyway, this girl Chase Hayes. Doesn't matter how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth.
It's your boy Hubdusa here. We are waiting for Royal. Her computer's having issues, but since, while her computer's having her issues and she's getting booted up, we decided just come on in here and let y'all see how beautiful it is,
Yeah, because like if we didn't, you would cry and then we'd have to call you bitch maid, and that's not cute. So yeah, now we here.
What's up, Bright Eyes?
Just the deuce of us. Do 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 boo boo. Just the deuce of us.
Not
Just the deuce of us. Just the deuce of us. Because it's two, but it's
yes. Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Okay, I was just trying to have fun, but if you guys want to be boring,
hey, I have not stopped you. I have not stopped you in your fun. Did I say, Candy, what you doing? Nah, I didn't say nothing.
I don't appreciate it. I don't think I.
Especially since you ain't even looking at us. No eye contact. Wait, we've got all.
I'm trying to find the podcast on Instagram, and I can't find it. Like I can't find the page for whatever reason. It's a little weird.
That is quite weird.
Huh. Anyways, I'll just put the live on your story. There you go. Anyways, so yeah, we're just waiting for it. Anyway, so has anything okay, this I just seen this, so we could just talk about this really quick. So as we all know that we have different kinks and different things that we either recognize or don't recognize. Without Bright Eyes, how you dream. And so my homeboy, who I hope will be able to come on the show one day, I'm going to ask him because he looks like a person who's not into anything, but he's into like a lot of stuff. It's like a lot of,
Okay.
you're looking at snaps and you're like, whoa, there's a lot of questions. What the fuck's going on? Okay. So anyway, he actually just recently joined the Discord too. I don't want to say his name because I want to be a surprise. Anyway, he had posted about thinking that he might have a voice kink, and if that is even a real thing. And
Yes.
I know that like voice things can do stuff to people because obviously we have we have that trend where whoever that dude who plays Loki, shout out to Loki, starting on Friday. I gotta watch my episodes. I gotta watch the first one. I know the next one don't come next week, but I gotta watch Loki. Season 2 is out. Okay. Anyway, so homie who plays Loki. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember, like 2 years ago, he had like some sound that was floating on TikTok, and it was like, "Oh, blind react to this sound," and of course he's like, "Oh, you were such a pretentious little one, aren't you?" Like, whatever. And bitches get all wet and moist over it, and like whatever like that. Or they like niggas with like deep ass voices and all that other stuff. I've been told that I have a very seductive voice when speaking to a person. So, oh come on, red wine.
Thank you for making me laugh because that shit just pissed me off. This whole computer situation just pissed me off. But I'm good. Hey, y'all. How you doing?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Insert yourself.
Oh, I'm supposed to insert myself. My bad. Okay, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Royal. Finally, no tagline necessary. Just recognize she's a queen. Who we talking about?
So what I was saying was voice kinking. So what I was saying was that I have been told that I have a very seductive voice, whatever, and that for some people that I've talked to, just my voice in itself gets a dick little jumping. Okay, no Destiny Child. So I guess like if you have a voice kink or think you have some type of voice kink, describe the kind of voice that does it for you.
Oh, skip me.
This bitch.
How we gonna skip you?
You be seducing people. What the fuck do you mean you be seducing people?
Who's seducing people? Wait a minute.
Drink.
I
Dream?
just got told to
What you mean?
Okay, Dream.
I ain't gonna hold you. You was seducing me when you was frying that chicken that day. Because I wanted some of that chicken.
Was it the chicken?
Oh,
Or was the
chicken.
man doing the chicken?
It was the chicken.
Okay, so here's the
that nigga know how to cook some chicken. It was crispy.
That was the chicken.
Okay.
Wait, y'all really waiting for me to answer? Y'all
yes.
really waiting for me?
Yes, we are.
No, it was frozen. It was a little frozen, a little bit, whatever. Hey, Manina. So yeah, and y'all in the comments describe what kind of voice does it for you? Like, what's the tone? And what time of day does it for you the best?
Hey, Chubbly. Okay, so I think I definitely have a thing with voices. I have a thing for like deeper voices, right? Or like not necessarily a deeper voice, but if you talking to me in that like gravelly like bedroom voice type of thing, and then you get all up in my ear with it, yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me. Yeah, and it's just like it's like I don't know what it is because like I remember like maybe like last year or like the year before, a couple years ago, something like that. Everybody was into like the growling and all that other stuff. Like the growling thing don't really do it for me. It's just that deep, like low seductive type of voice, and you got to get right in my ear with it. That shit sends chills down my spine every single time. Never fails. Ever. Never ever fails. All right.
What? I just know from experience of doing it.
Producer.
Yes, ma'am.
Answer the question instead of teasing. Okay?
Thank
Answer
you.
the question.
Thank you. See, she knew because I was about to say, don't talk to me in that tone of voice. We're not doing that. We're not doing that for the show.
I don't know. What would be the voice? I don't know. That's a great one. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like audible hearings that they get to me because that's my thing. Like if I don't audibly hear that you're having a good time, it's problems for me. So, the best way to put it, you just call it. I need that prey voice. I need you
Prey.
Like prey predator.
Oh, Prey. Prey.
No, that's what I thought. I was like
prey
predator. Like
yes, prey
so
predator.
you want
like,
you
no, automatically say prey. I'm thinking like
you want to. So what I'm gonna a begging tone.
Mm-hmm.
Like please, oh my god, don't like.
You don't always have to beg, but
oh my gosh, like don't chase me. Don't
no,
please.
not that. Oh my god, please no, not that. No, that
it's
like that I'm here for you, and you about to get this.
Listen,
that's the voice.
It's please, but it's please in a different tone of voice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Who you talking to? I ain't your wife. You better look down when you talking like that.
I'm looking into the camera.
Look at the eye contact happening.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Listen, I'm gonna do that. Don't y'all. This is why I'm single, y'all. I play too much. You chase after me, I'm gonna stop. Like, oh my god, stop it! Why you chasing me? This is crazy. You know I can't run fast. Stop.
Like, oh. I tripped.
She that phone on
If
purpose type of
somebody
person.
chases after me, if someone chases after me, I turn into a lion. You know how lions be playing with each other and they just roll over and just give up? They're like, he's stupid. Get out of here. That's exactly
Mm-mm.
what it is. Because what am I running and losing my breath for? I ain't going nowhere. There's only 4 walls here. Where am I going? How am I getting away? Okay.
Listen. You gotta run. You have to run as fast as you can, and then try to put some distance between you and the person, because then it get interesting after that. It get real interesting.
I don't want no distance. I'm just gonna run to the bed, lay on my back, and be like, "Gotcha, bitch. Now you where I want you to be.
Nope.
I thought you was chasing me. I
I
brought
want
you
you to
here.
catch me. I want you to catch me.
I'm the catcher
She
now.
wants to talk.
I'm the
Like,
catcher.
catch bitch.
Like once you get on top of me, ha. But so a voice for me, like you were saying, Royal, like I have definitely gotten desensitized to the whole rumble and grumble of it all. I will say at one point it was definitely seducting and very cute to listen to. Depending on how a person did it, but now that everybody named Mama is just,
Has
it's
flooded the
something
market.
about social media can take something that you really adored and you just are sick of it now. So like there's certain even dudes that I did have not a crush or nothing like that, but you just have a little well then, and then you go on about your business. Who I don't have for anymore because the amount of thirsty ass hoes that be like just on their body, and it just is like, ugh, they not even that crazy for you to be doing all that for. But I will say I love a good morning voice. More specifically because of the intent behind the morning voice. If like we're not together, but like you call me almost kind of as soon as you woke up, I'm like, oh, not me on your mind. Not you fresh out the dream box and you calling me to say, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Not the dream box.
Or the sleepy voice, like I woke you up and you're like, no, it's cool. I want to talk to you anyway. Oh, don't say that. What's your little raspy voice?
Yeah, for her,
You
for
gonna
us,
give me
it's
voice.
the
Oh my
intention behind the voice
gosh.
more than the voice.
It's the intention behind the voice that does it. But like in any like regular, like I don't really have like you gotta have a deep voice. You gotta like, but I will say the voice kind of thing that does it for me is like it's like when y'all do that drop tone and playfulness, if that makes sense. That's the tone. Like it's like regular can be like, stop playing with me, be like, stop playing with me. Like, oh, okay, call me Toys R Us, because I'm here to play. Okay, stop playing with me.
That voice where you know that you
that
done
drop
fucked up
tone,
now. That's what that is.
No, it's not even.
I done
It's not
fucked up
that.
because it's not
No,
like you're in
exactly what she told.
trouble. It's not. It's not you're
You're not in
but
trouble,
it's just
but
like
it's just like
you're like you entered the layer of we about to get into it. We about to play fight now. Like we about to like whatever. Oh, check my nails, y'all. I wanted to show y'all. You see the grippers? They knew. Yeah. Fall stuff. You see it?
okay.
Yeah. I know people be inquiring about them sometimes, even those who will never get the benefit of seeing them in person. But I just want to give the people a little look see.
I mean, they can use their imagination. They can use their imagination.
It's about the best they're going to get.
Pepper grinder. Anyway, bright eyes. What you said? I love the hunting voice.
Not the demonstration.
Straight. So what can I say on the brat? Listen, the pepper grinder.
And Brat Nation.
Pepper.
Brat
Everybody.
Nation.
Oh, y'all
Brat Nation, stand up, okay? Stand up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Don't let nobody tell you you're not a real submissive.
Stand up is crazy.
Hey, listen, because we always get a bad rap. Okay, and I feel like we don't get enough positive reinforcement and stuff. So I'm here for my brat sisters and brothers and others. Yeah,
I don't include them. I don't include men into it because I feel like, and it could just be me, but I feel like brat men are like whiny. I don't know why. I just feel like they're just whiny. I don't know.
But you're not.
They give me wine.
You're not.
Yeah, I know. That's why I would never even know any of them. But men who don't have that much dominance in their spirit, it's just whiny. It just pisses me off. It pisses me off a little bit. Yeah. But that's
Basically,
just
what she's saying is
me.
you can't have an ounce of submission in your system
Yeah. Don't
when you're
want
dealing
no
with her.
short man. Do.
Oh,
Mess, you all right
can't take her ass nowhere. Nowhere
today?
though.
Lord. That was hilarious. Anyways, let's get into it. Oh, all right. So
I don't even know what the hell we talking
I
about.
recently had an experience I'm not going to be talking about on this podcast, but I'm going to tell you money. But anyway, you know, if you have start talking to a person,
Why
right?
don't you just
Whether
give
if
us
it's
a
off the app,
disclaimer?
what?
Nothing?
So you
No,
know, you
go
talk to the
ahead.
person, whether it's off the app or dating, or maybe like you and you have a mutual friend who's hooking you up with a person that they know, or whatever may have you, and y'all texting, you talk on the phone, and you're just like, they cool, but I don't know. It's not like they do anything executively wrong, but or maybe they're like really, really cool on the phone and really nice. And you're like, oh man, this really might be it. And then in person, they per opposite. So like either they were like really, really great on the phone, and then when you got in person, it's just like crickets. You're like, well, what the fuck is going on? Or they're just like a mean dickhead. Or they were like kind of passively aggressively rude on the phone, but not enough to piss you off. And then the person, they're like super sweet, you know? Are any of you in that category? And anybody in the comments, please let us know any experience that you may have had with this. But yeah, are you the same on the phone? Are you as you are in my panties are hurting. Something is wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. Something was twisted. It was my fupa. My fupa was in the wrong spot. Okay. Anyway, the point is, so are y'all the same on the phone as you are? You ever had a pinch happen on your skin that you just like
Yes.
you're trying to
Yes.
ignore, and you literally
You
can't?
like
Like I couldn't anymore. It was
Yeah.
you
I
tried.
was, it was
It's okay.
getting a little crazy down here.
It's okay. It's okay.
But anyways, yeah. So we're all family. Mhm.
Mhm.
Shit.
Even
So
if we
are
ain't,
you
we
guys
still
the
are.
same on the phone as in what?
What did he say?
What'd you say?
What did he say?
I said, even if we aren't, we are. She said,
What
we
does that
all
Okay,
mean?
no,
family.
I got
I,
it. No, I got
you
it.
said we all family. I said, even if we ain't, we are. It's just keep on rolling.
So back to the
So
conversation.
anyway,
I feel like my
yeah.
personality on the phone and my personality in person is the same. Like
I'm boring on
I'm
the
still
phone
gonna
and
give
in
you.
person.
She said she's born on the phone,
What do you
but
say?
she's a hoot in person.
She's
A
crazy in person.
hoot.
She's a hoot.
Hmm
She's a hoot in person.
She's gonna have you
Piss me
hooting and
off with that.
hollering.
But yeah, I think my personality is the same.
Oh, everybody say
It depends.
happy
I will
birthday
say
to
this: it
Manina.
depends
Her
on the
birthday was
person.
the 6th.
Oh, happy
Oh,
birthday,
happy birthday, Manina.
Nina!
I'm sorry, what
You
were you
gonna
saying?
sing it?
Because your thing was
I'm
breaking
not
up. I didn't
singing.
realize
I'm
you were
not.
even
I'm not
talking.
singing. I'm not singing. No, I was just saying my personality is the same, but I think it also depends on the person. Like, if you call me on the phone and like say for instance my best friend gets my entire personality. Like if I'm not feeling it one day, she gonna know. If I'm just vibing with her one day, she gonna know. If I'm in a great mood, she's gonna know.
You just called it right quick.
So so yeah, I mean I feel like it really depends on the person. Depends
Don't
on
fall out the chair. Do not fall off the chair. Oh, you're muted.
Shut up. Bruh.
I'd
What
have
just
asked you if
happened?
you're all
Okay.
right, but if you'd fell off the chair, I'd have laughed. I ain't gonna lie.
somebody come get these children. I just completely lost my train of thought. Y'all go ahead.
Talking about your personality on the phone, your best friend gets the full thing, and if you're off, she knows.
Yeah, and then there's some people who just like they don't get the whole me. Because I mean honestly, I'm the type of person, if it was somebody new You mustn't have worked in a conference. You definitely know to moderate your voice. Oh, for sure. For sure. That's why I said it depends on the person. If it's a work call, you getting the switch hitter. Okay. Like I'm code switching all day. Like the way I'm talking to y'all now is not going to be the way that I'm talking to somebody else. If I'm on the phone with like my manager or my team or something like that, then they getting all the R's and the T's and all that other stuff. Like they getting the full work voice. So yeah, man, it depends on the person. But I feel like I give for the most part, if it's somebody that's in my life that I'm cool with, then yeah, my personality gonna match.
I'ma
Sure.
say no.
I guess you say you're the
You
same
said you gonna
person.
say no. Why
Yeah,
you
but I
say
didn't
no?
realize Habuser was gonna finally like come into play and say something, so I was
Well,
kind of waiting for him out.
we always play that jump rope, like who's going to jump in first. But
I'd
nonetheless,
really be waiting for you. I talk way entirely too much, so I'm gonna need you to step it up, put some
I like
dominance in
listening.
it. Okay,
Talking doesn't mean I gotta be
step it
dominant.
up.
Oh,
Talking is just getting my point
Shut up.
across, and that's it.
Go ahead.
Nope, you kiss my ass.
do I
That's
need
not
to
my
get y'all
job.
to room?
Hmm?
That ain't my job either. Wait a minute.
Listen, I don't know what goes on behind your four walls. Okay, I don't know
Not
nothing about
that.
that. My
Not
name is
that. Don't
business.
go
I ain't in it.
on. That. Not that. Mm-mm. So I
You ain't
haven't had
never
to
had a
speak
moment
down
where
to
you
a
just
person and
did a
have them
little
thank me at the end of the call.
kiss on the cheek, little
Maybe a
kisses
kiss on
on
the
the back, little
cheek.
kiss on the cheek, like
No,
back cheek. You
I
ain't
mean,
never.
maybe a kiss on the cheek. I know what
no.
cheek you talk about, girl.
hmm Anyway, back to what I was saying. No.
She be acting real bratty. You know what? That's okay. Keep it up. Give me this. Give me all of the energy. Give me all of the
Uh-huh.
energy because I'm gonna be in Boston on Saturday.
Oh,
So
brother, I
give me
forgot you're
all.
coming up here. You need to like remind me.
Mm-hmm.
She is reminding you right now.
I'm reminding
Hold
you right
on.
now. I'll be
Yeah,
there
text me
Saturday.
privately. Text me this Saturday.
Yes, she
Mm-hmm.
comes up this Saturday.
I'll be up there Saturday. I'm there from Saturday to Tuesday.
Okay, well, let me know because I do have space. I do have space. It's a very booked October.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Um, for me, I wouldn't say that my voice is different. I will say, depending on if I'm busy or if I'm not busy, you may get short answers compared to it. All depends on how I feel at the moment.
But do you think your personality changes? Not just your voice, but like, is there a phone Darren versus in-person Darren?
If I fuck with you, yes, that you're going to get personality. If I don't fuck with you, all right, yeah, okay, yep, yep, all right, cool, I'm out.
I'm trying to think
It
about whether or not you've been short with me like that on the phone. Wait a minute. Let
no,
me just think for a second.
yeah.
Just try to figure
When I
it out.
don't
All right.
when I know that you ain't really about shit, like I got some people that call me. I know they ain't really about much. So yeah, oh for real, yeah. Oh man, that's what's up. And all right, cool.
He be
All right.
faking. He be faking like shit. Be faking like shit.
I mean, shit. You know, I you what's the best way to put it? I feel that everyone sometimes needs that person they need to talk to, need to just vent about something. So I listen to people, let them do what they got to do. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I'll holler at you later. That's about it. Now in person, I don't know. I would say I'm my personality shows up, but then it all depends. My wife always says I'm the social butterfly in events. But when it's just like one on one or a couple people, I just be chilling.
I feel like this question is different, like though, in terms of dating. Because of course I've been out of the entire dating scene for like 20 years. But but I mean like when I used to talk on the phone, when I talked on like if I was talking on the phone to a dude and versus being in person with him, like on the phone, I'm like sultry vixen, smartass. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm giving you all of this brat energy, but in person, I am like complete and total opposite. Like I think I told y'all, was it y'all? I was like, I'm like real prudish, like in person. And
Mm-hmm.
even though there's like all of this, like, sexual energy and stuff like that underneath all of that, I put like this prissy girl forward or something like that. I mean, it's just like I'm not. You wouldn't be able to tell that I'm the type of person that I really am off
She
of a
puts up
first
the
meeting.
pretty little princess.
Anyway, it's more like a shy girl front type of thing
Mm-hmm.
because, and I think subconsciously, what I really want is for you to peel that shy girl layer back and then let me get to the realness underneath.
Yeah, now see what had happened was it's crazy. I don't I like to think that I'm the same in person and on the phone, but I have been told that even my TikTok or just online presence is totally different in comparison to just either talking on the phone or being in person. I don't know how to take that because I feel like they're the same, but I
Oh,
do
for sure.
understand because I act out a lot more online than I do in person.
Oh, for
Yes,
sure.
yes, you do.
I'm not
For
that like
sure.
I don't know how to say it. I'm not that buck wild in person. Like I'm a very just tone, just I'm here, I'm catching the vibe of whatever vibe is given, and then I'll hold
Mm-hmm.
on to it. And then that's it. I ride the wave. I don't really go out my way to be
She said
doing
your
too
TikTok
much.
person's even different on here than.
Yeah,
I
I don't
think
like I'm a very chill like so that's why when some people who I feel like should know me in some portion. But even when I'm just like I don't want to say masking, but like when I don't put on the whole like happy go lucky, happy joy type shit, and I'm really
Mm-hmm.
just chilling. It's just like, what's wrong? What happened? Who did it? And I'm like, I am really just chilling. I've even had people who I've met off of TikTok. They're like, well, like I kind of like you being more, and you're like more chill. And I'm like, well, damn, bitch,
Or
here I
here,
am, the real me. Like,
mm,
did you surprise, bitch?
gotcha.
but surprise, motherfucker. But like,
Shirt the
I'm
time,
like,
motherfucker.
I, yeah, surprise, motherfucker, on time, motherfucker,
Lord,
Super size, motherfucker.
super size.
there they go.
Ah, oh my days.
I'm not. I don't. I don't at all. Like I don't be paying y'all no mind whatsoever.
Oh. If anybody knows mine, you know what we talking about because that was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay, real
yeah,
quick.
I just
I'm sorry to throw it off because you said something about your TikTok and it made me think of something. So I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead, you finish, and then I'm gonna jump into what I wanted to say
nah,
Hold
first.
I'm gonna
on.
finish.
You know what? You can finish.
No, go ahead. No, because
Hold
I want her to
on,
get her.
but
I
I'm
want
gonna
her to
finish.
finish her point, her thought.
Yeah, but I guess in when we're talking about in like terms of dating, I try to be relatively the same, but once again, I go off of like the vibe of stuff. I'm not gonna be overly excited if you're not overly excited. I'm not gonna be like, but I'm not gonna be sad just because be sad. Like it's just one of those things. Like I'm gonna just play level field. But if we on the phone and we talking, and this is the reason why I talk on the phone, you fucking ingrates. Like I hate people are like, oh, I just want to text.
I feel like I
Bitch,
feel like
I
that
don't. Your
comment. I feel like that
personality is
comment
not
was
through
halfway for
text,
me.
huh?
I said I feel like that comment was
No,
halfway for me
I
because
just
I'm
don't
not a
like. I just
talker.
like. I feel like when people be like sitting there, like, oh, we could just text whatever. Listen, some people don't know how to communicate. Period. So
Hmm.
your text communication may be sucky as fuck. Like my texting is horrible. I cannot text well through
Oh,
one, my
mine is
grammar trash. Two, I be saying stuff that's be wildly funny. If I said it on the phone, you'd be like, oh, this is the funniest bitch I've ever met in my life. I say it through text. You're like, what are you talking about? I am lost. I am I be having people confused all the time through my text messages. And I'm like, I am saying exactly how I would say it on the phone, but because I don't have any like ad libs or any like, personification to certain stuff and whatever, you're not getting it because it's not as poignant as it would be through text. But that's besides the point. But I think I'm primarily the same. I would have to, niggas, am I the same on the phone or in person?
No. No.
Okay, well, there you go. The truth is out, ladies and gentlemen. But give me some drink.
You
might have another
from
bitch
the
too.
show, you from Among Us, you from TikTok. They're all different people.
Give her ass a drink though, because like for sure,
Oh.
when she came to visit that time, when we started drinking, that was when that personality came out,
Yeah,
like the TikTok personality came out of Chase, because it was because at first she was just like she was all smiles and I'm so happy to see y'all and da 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 da, and then give her a drink,
and
it's
that
all
bright
over
energy says, "All right, cool, I'm here now."
Because we can be cool and know each other, but like at the end of the day, this is how I see it. Me meeting you for the first time is me meeting you for the first time.
Right.
We are strangers. I don't care if we talked for a whole year on the phone every single day and night. When I meet you for
no more
the first time
liquor.
in person, we are completely strangers because that's a whole different person. That's a whole different feel. That's a whole like I don't know if you're more of like a grabby, touchy person. I don't know. Like I had a boyfriend for like 3 months before I met this man because we were long distance. And when we first met each other, like mind you, we have seen every single morsel of skin on each other's bodies. Okay. Uvu was popping back then. If y'all wasn't on Uvu, baby, I want to tell you. But like we've seen each other's but like when we seen each other in person, it was just kind of like, hey.
Felt like, awkward as fuck.
Yeah, like we didn't even give each other a kiss until like maybe 15 minutes into like being in each other's presence. It's literally your first time. So it's like I'm not gonna go crazy on you because I don't know how you are in person.
Shit.
It's a whole different feel.
I wouldn't give a fuck. But that's just me personally.
I'm not even gonna talk about you. Not even gonna talk about you. Okay.
What was you
real quick?
Royal? You can say something. What was you gonna say?
Are you trying to say that I'm too low? You can't hear me? Is that what it is?
No, I was saying what was you gonna say? I was trying to say it without
Okay.
being abrasive.
Oh, look at you. No, I was just gonna say real quick because we were talking about your TikTok, and this is kind of like an audible, but it's somewhat related to our show. So I saw one of your TikToks where you were saying the little scratch in the middle of your palm, how you didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
So my question was, so for the audience, if you guys don't know, when you scratch somebody in the middle of the palm, that means that you try and get it in.
Trying to smash.
Yeah, you trying to fuck.
You trying to smash. Yeah. So I wanted to know, is there any type of like subtle way that you tell your partner without saying the actual words out loud that I'm trying to fuck? Any little subtle, cute way or whatever when you with each other?
Man, I'm so traumatized finding out that information. I'm like, you know how many times my palms been scratched, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because like when you do it and then somebody just scratch it, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like nothing.
Oh, no,
like, why are you scratching
knew
my
what that
palm?
was.
It was like, am I getting money or something? Like, what are you doing? And they
No, I
don't say
know.
nothing. I'm like, okay. And I guess if you know and then you do it, maybe it might be like a but if you don't know and you get the what the fuck are you doing, then it's like, damn, this bitch don't know.
Like, damn, I done fucked up.
Fuck.
Nah, I thought your palm was itchy. That's all.
So do y'all mouth?
Your palm was
do y'all mouth to each other? Like, let's go. Like, let's go.
We even do that. Like, I don't think we don't have a subtle way because we always around each other. You know what I'm saying? So like, if it's not something that I'm trying to say out loud, I'll text it to him. Be like, yeah, so you trying to meet me upstairs? Like, what's happening?
That's a very apparent
massage
way.
the inner thighs. Okay, that's a good one.
We're saying secretive. Is there a code name kid next door way of telling each other?
Code name kid next door now.
That you trying to fuck.
Nah,
I feel like if
really
we had a party,
we don't have one.
I'm just saying, I feel like if we had a party, you start massaging the end of my thigh, everybody know they trying to fuck. We're talking about, is there a dap or whatever? I feel like for me,
You be
I don't know.
secretive
I feel
about
like
the,
for me,
the inner thigh grab?
it'd be like a little up the spine. Like you just walk, if you just like hold each other from behind, or like like you're walking to the walking, like say if my nigga's sitting there talking to the niggas, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, this is Mr. Dick Me time. We gotta go, right? If I walked up behind him and just did like a little spider walk up his spine, whatever, that would be like a little signal of like, this pussy is hot and ready, and you not. So what we do?
It's just like a little Caesars, goddamn it.
You about to
Yeah,
say
it's
she
like,
got little Caesar
because as
bitches.
soon as I do the little blah blah blah, and then my hand slides in his lower back, be like, you ready to go back? Yeah, we can go if you want. Y'all. See you later. See. Oh, stop not like him. Boss like him. Leave. Gotta go. All right, out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my life sucks. Thank you for reminding me of that. Anyway, so so y'all have never tried to create signals?
Nope.
I don't think it's not something that ever came to mind
Subtle.
with us.
I don't believe in subtle
He
anyway.
doesn't do subtlety. Like
You like
subtle
to
nothing. There's no subtlety.
if
It's like if this Bama
Deuce
could
could.
the very first one of the very first times that we had sex, he threw me over his shoulder and took me down the steps. That was as subtle as
That
I
was
was
her
gonna get.
own doing.
This is not the time for story time.
Not
Okay.
not you're not gonna sit there
No,
and say that.
we're not.
I feel
All I
like
was trying to do was make a
I feel
point
like
to
if
say that you're not
Producer
subtle.
could,
That's it.
Producer would like get in the middle of a party on a table and be like, "Hey, yo, thank y'all so much for coming. Really appreciate it. It's getting late. Make sure y'all safe enough to drive home. If you can't, catch an Uber, cause me and my wife about to go upstairs. I'm a fucking stupid.
Oh, see,
So I'm gonna
you
need
got to
y'all to
run.
leave as soon as
You got to
possible."
run right there.
Do
I
that.
don't even do all that,
Don't
baby.
do
Come on
that.
upstairs. Party can keep on going. I don't give a fuck.
He don't care. We will leave the party. We are that couple that will leave the party. And it's not necessarily my fault. Like I'll be chilling and I'll be in mid conversation.
I'm not
And he's
going
like, let me
upstairs and
De-
holler at
leaving
you
the house.
upstairs real
That's
quick.
just me.
definitely
If
been
I'm
at
going
somebody's
upstairs to have
house.
fun, yeah, somebody's
That
Yeah,
house. But I'm
no
not.
no
If
we like
y'all
some
are at my
Cherokee.
house and we having a gathering, y'all niggas is leaving first
oh nah
before I leave any of y'all
nah.
unattended. I'm gone.
The
Y'all are
the
leaving
people that
first.
will be at our house are people that we trust to be in it and they've spent the night before and that type of thing. So like by the time something like that happened, it's usually no bright eyes, no story. We're not doing story time.
Maybe in
But
the
by
Discord
the
later
time that
on we can have
happens,
that
it's
story.
like everybody's getting ready to spend the night anyway. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like he'll
And speaking
just
of
be like,
Discord,
yeah,
I just dropped
let
the
me
link.
see you upstairs real quick. And what was you about to know? It was one time though where like what he was about to say was we were at a Halloween party at somebody else's house. Now keep in mind we had no idea who these people were.
Nope.
Um, but essentially what had happened was he pulled a let me see you in the bathroom real quick. And
Yep.
yeah, at somebody else's house.
That y'all don't
It'd be
know.
like that sometimes.
Nope. Did not know them.
We did not know that. They were like a friend of a friend's cousin or some shit like that.
No warning. Nope.
No warning.
Who needs warning? Nah, come holler at me right here, right
Apparently
quick.
not me. I don't need no warning. I don't need no warning. I could be mid conversation. I could be on the dance floor or something like that because I think I was dancing at this
Mm-hmm.
party at this Halloween party, and he just like, yeah,
Yeah,
grab your hand,
come here.
grab my hand and just walk me to whatever area he's trying to get me in. Pretty much.
That's the only thing of jealousy I have for bitches. Sometimes it's like the anytime, any place, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta be prepared for that. Sorry, I wish I was a more spontaneous, so I can spontaneously pop you some head.
I would spontaneously have sex before I spontaneously give head.
Now I'll pop some head real quick. That I don't care about. That is as long as I'm in a part where no one's seeing me bobbing for apples, I'm cool.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like, and this is I don't know. Like I feel like it's probably easier for me to like move my panties to the side, other than like you get your pants down in an area and like in a way for me to be able to access everything I need to access. I don't know.
I have a very huge ass and a lot of thighs. Nothing about me says quick sex. I'm sorry. I just like there's just literally too much going on down there for there to be any quick fun poke for 5 seconds.
I was
It's too much happening. Okay. So like not five, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just too much. So I need time. Like I have definitely
Dear Lord,
got it on
ourselves.
and popping in my car plenty of times. But me getting it
Mhm.
on and popping in my car or behind a building, whatever, once again, because of the assets given, it's just a lot. And it's just like I just rather have security than sit here and get caught up and then I'm on the registry list. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like giving some dome or something, as long as I'm in a dark shadow and it just looks like you just standing there for no reason, and they can't see what's going on, I don't care.
Mhm.
Because you know what? It's easier to leave a head giving scene than to adjust and pull panties and put stuff together. Because if somebody's like, yo, who's that? I'm on the floor, army crawling. I'm gone. You don't even know what's going on no more. I'm out. Okay. But if I'm sitting here getting ran from the back behind the door, like, who's there? Me.
Now, see, like, okay,
I'm
so
like it's too much.
my last behind the building joint. So I was in the car. We was behind the building, right? Okay, I don't know, I don't remember, but I was in the car, and like, so my back seat, like, we got the way back, which is like the trunk, and then my back seat folds down. So that was
We
essentially
weren't
the bed.
behind the building.
We
We
weren't
were
behind the
behind.
building. Where were we
We
at?
were behind some trailers, some tractor trailers.
Okay, yeah, behind the 18 wheelers. I'm just saying, it was a whole. It didn't honestly, it didn't take as long as I thought it was, like the cleanup portion of it. We were just like in and out type of thing, even though his ass like took my shoes off and like threw them in the middle of the car. So I had to find them. But other than that, it was, quick.
And that's the reason why too. Because in the back of my seat, I get butt ass naked. I don't care. I will strip. Like, because once I start getting into it, I'm in it. I'm
That's
committed.
him.
I'm
That's
in. Like,
literally him. That's
That's
literally
me.
him.
there's no shortness to it now. So that's why I'm saying like I can't do it because I have one time I had a jumpsuit. I was drunk as fuck.
Oh, you was
I
not
had a
prepared.
jumpsuit. I was driving like this. Yo, I'm giving me some of that. Hey, right? I pulled up at somebody's house that had a tall fence, so they couldn't see that there was a car parked. I got in the back seat and I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be giving head. It's cool." And that man was touching and trying to find skin to touch. I said, "I'm gonna give you something to touch." I like literally, it was my favorite jumpsuit. It's so pretty, looks so banging on me.
Not
I ain't give
anymore.
a fuck.
Not no more.
I
She
popped
prepared about
that
that
thing.
joint.
It was lace sleeves. Sleeves got ripped. I'm out this thing like entirely now in the back of my car, like wig, crooked, everything. Like I ain't
The,
give a fuck. I had
with the
to
Michael Jackson.
like
Come on, come
yeah,
on.
like I had to climb from my back seat to my front inside the car because I was literally essentially naked. Like we needed to get away from the scene. This looks bad.
Mm.
I'm coming in the house like I got clothes on. I like went into the bathroom just to take a shower just so I could have an excuse to be naked. It was a horrible
Mm.
scene.
Yeah, no, I
It
don't be
was
like that for
insane.
me. Cause like, I don't know. It's not like I purposely put
I
myself in
like
situations where I'm gonna have easy access or nothing like that. But
mhm.
I'm usually easy access when we in the car. Like unless we going somewhere with the kids or something like that. But if we in the car together, it's usually somewhere, some way, somehow he can access, what he be trying to access. So
Man, I was just driving and getting
mhm.
my titties sucked on. That shit, I be love. There's nothing crazier. Like y'all niggas might love left hand steering wheel, right hand pussy. Like y'all might be doing that, but it is nothing more dominating and feeling than me driving and I got my hand rested on your shoulder while you sucking my titty. It is the best feeling in the world. Okay, doing 75, 80. Just like it's crazy.
That is the same feeling. You hear that feeling you talking about? It's the same feeling getting some top while driving. There you go. You
Oh no, I
understand the
like my
Which
feeling.
life
is
too much for that.
literally like one of
I
his
like
No,
my
no,
favorite
life.
fucking
I'm
things.
just saying. But you
That,
understand how that's how you feel, right?
I
You
don't.
feel like, oh yeah,
But
yeah.
if there was an accident that happened, do you know the compromising position that I'm in this accident? On Grey's Anatomy, this is how it would look. Okay, 31-year-old female stuck in between the fucking what is that called? The airbag. Well,
Dashboard,
hold on. They would make it extra.
airbag.
My head would be so far into the steering wheel that the airbag won't deploy. And if it deploys, my head will get blown off. Meanwhile, homie is still in my mouth and I'm still trying to breathe out my ears and my nostrils. And they have to do some weird flippy
Out your
table thing where they
ears.
have to take out the whole unit with me still on him and drag us through the hospital with a sheet curtain around us. And Dr. Weber got to do some crazy miracle for my face not to get exploded. That's exactly what would happen. I don't need that type of shit to happen to me. Because anything that will happen to me. So I think I'm okay in that set. But since we're talking about the time that I was in the back seat getting nasty, drunk, and stupid, it was actually during Halloween. And I didn't dress up like nothing, but I surely was somebody's whore that night. So when it comes to Halloween outfits, okay, why do we decide Halloween's the time to be a whore? Like, and I'm not saying whore is in bodies, but whore is in clothing. Why is it during Halloween do we think fishnets is the only pants that ever exist? Why is it that a maid
Like, when did I walk into this
that
house?
yeah, like a maid that typically wears like a dust mop moo turns into a yiked up, pussy falling out skirt? What's going on here? Since when did Velma have a crop top? What is going on in our society that it is? Not gonna move while they're driving. Top tier. I don't know where you were for the past 20 minutes when I said that, but yes, fantastic.
Only thing I can say is sex sales. Okay, like any other holiday, Halloween is like widely commercialized because next to Christmas is everybody's pretty much favorite holiday because you get to dress up, you get to pretend, you get to be something that be somebody that you're not on a regular basis. So if I'm not regularly dressing up or something like that, if I'm not regularly showing skin, I'm going to choose this time, where everybody's playing dress up, and I'm going to wear what the fuck I want to wear because that's when it's socially acceptable.
So vacation.
Pretty much. It's a vacation from being, and I think honestly, that's probably one of the reasons why I enjoy Halloween as much as I do, because I get to put it on. Like I get to be who I want to be for this one night. And if it's, if I get to be a sexy police officer, fireman, the party in question where me and Hubducer snuck off, I was a sexy ass little Red Riding Hood with red fishnets on and everything. Like it was, it was fun for me. Like I get to show a little bit of skin. I get to be a little extra. I get to be a little naughty, and it's okay. It's socially acceptable. It's not. It's not. It wasn't 20 minutes, and I've been
Nigga,
over here
you're
playing
playing the Home Good television show? Is that you're playing it? Are you playing? Like, what character are you? Are you selling it or keeping it? What episode
Which you
of
house
this
hunters?
are
Is
you
that what it
doing?
is?
Are you
Property
doing the
Brothers.
house hunter stuff? Are you the brothers? Are you like what are you the Property Brothers? Yeah, like what HGTV show are you playing? And why would you even say it like that? Would you say I'm watching it? You probably try to say I was watching playing GTA and yo.
Oh God. Royal, back to what you were saying.
I can't with even one of y'all. No, I was just saying like it's dressing up on Halloween is more socially acceptable. Like if you want to be sexy and show some skin, it's more acceptable on this one night because you get to play pretend this one night. Halloween is like Mardi Gras, one night of sin, then you can go back to being a good person. Exactly.
Good quoting. It's sad, but honestly, this is like really revealing about myself. I've never had the chance to dress quote unquote sexy for Halloween. I'm always like the goofiness of Halloween. And truthful moment, it's just because I never thought I could ever dress sexy. So I never attempted to try to do it because I felt like I would just look stupid in doing it. So when it comes to like Halloween, and especially because it's It's easier now to find like plus size costumes and stuff, but you have to think about when I'm like prime time when I should have been doing it, like in college, they really didn't have like plus size, my size. Like maybe they had their 18, maybe the 16, maybe the 18, max at 20 probably. But they never really had like my size when it came to like costumes and stuff to just kind of put it together. And I just never was like, I was innovative for like the fun of it, not innovative and like how can I make this sexy. So I probably could have gotten away with it had I done like research or really looked for stuff or whatever. But I was just like, you know what, it is what it is. I'll be the funny person because I'm usually the funny person and I always kill with it. Like I was Cleo from Set It Off one year. I was a emo nerd one time. And then any other time for Halloween I've just dressed like a nigga because it just sells. Like people love it. So yeah, that's it. But I've never had a moment where I got to like be a sexy something something until this year.
Sexy
I was about to say, because all of that
motherfucker.
energy that you put in your TikTok, like that's all sexy Candace, sexy Chase.
Yeah, but I just like Halloween's different. Like, cause like it's I feel like it's not different because it's regular clothes that you make out of it, but like when it's certain stuff, so like I even put on my Snapchat like, oh, like I want to start dressing up and stuff. Cause I like dressing up and stuff. Like I think it's really cool, whatever. Like I was Garnet one year for Halloween, and it was very underappreciated because none of my friends knew what the Steven Universe was. So I'm sitting here with a third eyeball on my fucking forehead and an afro, and these bitches is like, "What are you?" And I'm like, "Bitch, how do you not know who the Garnet is? Are you
This means
stupid?"
this means you
It
have
was like a
uneducated
wasted, it was
friends.
literally a wasted costume. I was low key mad because it was nice. Like I didn't have like her whole like thing, but at least I had like the Steven Universe shirt and I had some leggings that had a hole in it. So I cut one leg, had on like I just randomly had ruby red like leggings for whatever reason, put it on over. Like I was shorty. I got glasses off of Amazon. This was the first time I actually put effort into a costume and hoes didn't know nothing. Very angry about that. And I'm like, this is why I just dress like a nigga because they know what a nigga look like. So yeah, so there's that. But
So are you gonna switch it up this year? Are you gonna do something different? You gonna be
well, I'm
sexy?
going away for Halloween this year, and I'm
Uh-oh, hold
going to
on.
be a
We're- we-
sexy Hufflepuff from Hogwarts.
Okay, Hufflepuff.
Mm-hmm.
Team Hufflepuff. I'm there with you.
Hufflepuff out here in these squeets.
Oh no, I'm not Hufflepuff. Sorry.
Yeah,
Nah.
I went to Party City Day. I got a wand. I got my tie. I was excited.
That's good. God, I didn't even think about that. That would be nice. I might do that. But I'm gonna be a Ravenclaw though. I ain't no
All right,
Hufflepuff.
bitch. We ain't ask you what you was gonna be. We just
All right, look, don't be mad. Listen, don't be mad because I'm in the smartest house. Okay, don't be mad. Don't be mad.
go ahead with your Ravenclaw head ass.
I
Y'all are
ain't doing
scary
that. All
anyway.
y'all do is smoke weed and eat shit anyway. I'm just,
I don't see what's wrong with that. Hufflepuff has the
I was
best
gonna
quality.
say.
Thank you very much. Hufflepuff be
See,
having the best
Jamaica
quality.
said it black and yellow.
Black and yellow.
No, I'm not
Okay,
black
we
and
be
yellow.
having the
Sorry. Nah.
okay, we be having the best parties. Okay, we be having the and we right next to the food.
Y'all are right
We
next to the
right
food.
next to the food.
Damn,
See,
there's so many, all these damn Hufflepuffs in the damn chat. Okay, all right, I ain't mad though. I ain't mad. All these Hufflepuffs in the chat.
I'm just saying,
I
ain't
mean,
no Slytherin
listen,
come out yet.
I'm trying not to ignore Dream because you know he a Gryffindor, but you know it's all good. It's okay. I represent
I don't know why that nigga named.
Ravenclaw.
I don't know why he chose Gryffindor. Because if there is danger coming, guess where Dream going? The other way.
The other room.
The other
Not
room.
the other room. The other room. We got the best.
We do got the
snack.
best snack.
That's because y'all right
Okay,
by the
Dobby.
kitchen.
Listen, Dobby and his homies be helping us. Them elves be helping us. We be matching with each other, playing spades in the back and
The
everything.
flick of the wrist. Yeah, we got the food on deck. You know that.
Mm-hmm. And we herbalists.
Y'all niggas just high and hungry, but it's okay. It's all right.
They work together. We make the food, so when you smoke the food, you got the food to eat. There you go.
I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm gonna stick with my Ravenclaw bros.
What is this?
What? Not Slytherin's.
Slytherin's gonna end up having
Excuse
some.
me.
You're gonna
Slytherins
have
have
some
all the no holds barred sex
the
parties.
Slytherin
Okay.
sex parties are gonna have some incest in there because if we talk Slytherins love
Yeah,
pure
they in there with
blood.
their cousins.
Yeah, they
I'm
love
sorry.
pure blood. So if
Yeah.
you only coming off of Sal Slytherin or all that stuff, like you a descendant, and all y'all just rubbing up, all y'all like a snake trying to mate
It's
with the woman.
it is
Have
West
you ever
Virginia
seen
in the
when
Slytherin house. You
when
can't
the
even tell
snakes
me
come
nothing
up
different.
from hibernation? They all
West
sit there and they
Virginia
get
is
warmed
sweet
up.
home Alabama, please
And
ass.
then there's the one female snake who comes out, and she comes out, and there's like 500 male snakes, and they smell the pheromones of this bitch, and she's just trying to get warm. So then all of them cover her body, so she's just taking their heat, and all they doing is just sitting here trying to rub their penises on her so she could get fertilized and shit. The bitch just came out of winter lockdown 3 seconds ago, and now here they are with their horny asses getting crazy. That's exactly what a Slytherin party's gonna look like. Exactly what that's gonna look like. A ball of snakes trying to fuck.
Damn, at least there's one Ravenclaw in the chat today. Jesus.
Two of
Pure
them.
White,
Two of 'em.
Christina Aguilera, Drake Malfoy. This is crazy.
You
You
sound
sound
jealous.
jealous? Oh. Oh
First
no.
of all,
Oh.
nobody should be
Oh
running up
God.
on each other like that at all. That is disgusting. But so Habdu sir, if you had a sexy a sexy Halloween outfit to choose from, what would be your scandalous outfit?
I've been trying to be this person for the last like 3 years.
That ain't sexy. It could
Excuse
be
me.
though. Oh, it could be. Oh, it could be.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Oh, it could
Don't
be.
be
But
chomping on that man's dreams. Go ahead, Habdu
I'm
sir.
yeah.
not.
Speak your
I'm
piece.
not.
It's the
That could
Voodoo
be
Man, aka
sexy.
Baron Samdi.
That could be. It's like a witch doctor type of thing.
From
Yes.
And the only reason we haven't been able
Princess
to
and the
do
Frog.
it is because the
Princess
only
and the
reason we haven't been
Frog.
able to do it is
Yes.
because I can't do his makeup.
Well, no. The reason why we haven't been able to do it is because every time we host a party, we too busy doing everything else. And when it comes time to actually get ready for it, I'd be like, man, fuck that.
I can't do your makeup. I've already done everybody else's makeup and I can't do yours. Because by the time I get down to it,
Hmm.
the party's in like full
Yeah.
swing.
Because I'm here to shake a poor sinner's hand.
Oh Lord.
We
Because
need to
I got
shake
friends
a
on the other side.
puss and
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
okay. So what would be for you, Roy? What would be your top like sexy like character to wear?
So the only like sexy one, because I did the sexy Little Red Riding Hood for the party. The only other sexy outfit that I've worn has been like the little schoolgirl outfit type
No,
of
it's not.
thing. What is the other one? I've worn another one.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one?
Wings. Devil wings.
Oh, when I was the little archangel joint with the corset
Yes.
and all that. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. And I had the wig and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like
And
that one.
and
You
and
like
the collar. Don't forget about that too.
I did have a collar. Yeah, you like that one. I'm gonna drop a picture. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. Mm.
At any rate,
Hey! You asked
I
the question.
She asked the
I know
question.
I put on my Snapchat like because I do want to do like I don't want to say I want to do cosplay for real, but I do want to do like some dress up stuff because when I did it last year for the Hufflepuff thing, because one of my mutuals who was creating cups and stuff like that, she was like, "Oh, you gotta like recreate it." So I did it and it came out awesome. And I do like dressing up and doing stuff like that. So Sean here in the chat, Joe Aces, said that I should do Blackfire, who is Starfire's sister from Teen
Mhm.
Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which I think would be cool. But I'm thinking of stuff that I don't have to necessarily quote unquote pay for real. But I know that when cosplaying or dressing up, you do have to chuck out some money to like, achieve some of these looks and stuff. So I probably do it baller on the budget, you know what I'm saying, looks or whatever.
Mhm.
That and then I got Hooters Girl. like a Hooters girl, whatever. And then I forget,
Okay.
me told me
That
like a
would
bunch
be
of
cute.
yeah, me gave me a whole bunch of other shit. I can't remember right now what she said. And then I got like a personal like garner belt lace bra panty request, and I was like, I don't think that's an outfit. I don't think that's a costume. But I mean, whatever.
No, that's a personal time kind of
That's
message
a
right there.
personal, yeah, you know. But I don't know. I think the Starfire one might be a little, not Starfire, Blackfire one might be a little lit. It's just that bitch got like mad metal on and shit. So I
You
don't
could
know.
always do Raven.
That
I
would be
do love me
cute.
a good late, and you know I do look good in a leotard. Believe it or not, I used to love wearing a leotard when I had to do dance class. So yeah, something to look for.
Mhm.
But I
Now
hope
that
you
got me
guys have a
looking
good
for this
like
damn picture.
Halloween. Um. Oh, what do I think? So, I've had a friend these past 2-3 weeks who actually was on here, did this way when we first started. Who was we was going back and forth and debating stuff. It was like really high key, low key, getting very fucking annoying. But regardless of the fact, he was going to die on a hill saying that being in a polyamorous relationship, and I think he might have meant polygamous because I think he gets the two confused,
Mhm.
is beneficial more so to the woman because, you know, if she doesn't have a male around, she can build herself up, get herself together, and then she can go on by her way when she gets her success going. And I'm like, that's not how that works. But I have seen a lot of videos and conversations kind of coming up talking about how polyamorous or poly relationships or something like that could possibly be beneficial. Um, just because of it. And I think even Habduser had found a video.
The little joke, little
The
joke video.
yeah, I don't know if you could pull it up, but the shit's
I
fucking
could. I
funny.
just gotta
But it's a video of like 10 people in a
give me a
polyamorous
second.
relationship. And it just goes to show like, is it really a good way to like just chill out and not have to deal with executive emotional stress? Or is it like an actual lifestyle that people want to live? It's just the way the video depicts it is
I got
funny
it.
as fuck. So hopefully, okay, there you go. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, so Lay and Reggie are breaking up, but we are all polyamorous, so we got to figure this out.
Leigh and I were talking, and I think I'm going to share the bed with her instead of Reggie.
Oh, it's like that. You know, you're my third favorite person in this octuple. 8-person.
We all know what it means, Reggie. We're all from Seattle. You don't have to patronize us.
Guys, don't fight. What are we going to do about the group orgies?
Well, I think the solution is to double the amount so we can have Lay and Reggie talk.
Why can't we just kick Reggie out?
How am I supposed to find 7 people to split rent with? I'm not even poly, I'm just broke.
You weren't really into us?
There's like 10 different races and genders here. You can't all be my type.
Yo, he said, "What am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to split 7 people with rent for? Like, excuse me? Like, it makes
Royal,
sense." He's talking this. There's
Huh.
like 10
I
different.
love you.
What happened?
I love you.
Oh, you gotta go, girl.
What?
You gotta go.
Don't do it.
Oh!
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, not
can't
me,
I
my better half.
That was Red Riding Hood.
Ooh,
I
that's
can't see the.
cute.
I can't see it.
That's cute. That's a nice little photo. He was looking for that, huh? That's a
Well,
nice little.
Girl,
you
I didn't
know,
even see the damn photo.
But yeah, the
Sir,
whole
don't
there's
be
10
posting
different
pictures of me
races and
without my
genders.
consent.
There's
Okay.
10 different races and genders here. Got me. Like that one. Like he's like, let's be realistic. Like none of you are my type. I'm like, what's up? So yeah. So do you think
and
we can?
again,
Can you not?
you said
Yes.
you're looking for it, so
I found it. I was gonna post it.
I was just showing it.
Ooh, that's cute. I liked it. I need to get me some stockings. Maybe I could order some stockings from Torrid or something. You think I could go into Torrid right now and get some fishnet stockings? or go to Amazon. I probably go to Amazon.
I swear.
Anyway, but
She
what was I
she
gonna
gonna
say?
fight me
We're
later.
gonna
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
we're
For
gonna
sure.
we're gonna keep this portion short just because it's honestly like tone deafening. But um do you think it'd be smart just to get into a polyamorous relationship just to save some money?
No, that's not why you do it.
That's not why you do it.
That's literally not why you do it.
But there are people out here that do that because as we know, this economy right now is trash. So people they try to find any way to get around to help them out. So unfortunately, it happens, but no, it's not the right way to do it.
It's not. I mean, if that's the case, just get in a roommate situation. But that's not the reason why you join or why you enter into a polyamorous relationship.
Hmm.
I swear. I mean, yeah, I get it was a skit, but it's people out here who really think that way. Like, there was another skit that I saw when it was like it was just a guy and two women, and like he was playing around or whatever, but he was like, "Yeah, y'all got to send me y'all paycheck or whatever because this is
Oh,
for the kingdom.
I
This is
saw that
for."
earlier today. Yes.
Yeah, that shit, like stuff like that just blows me. Like if you're gonna be poly for the right reasons. Be poly because
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you have the capacity to be able to love more than one person. You know what I'm saying? Like you are able to spend in some cases spend your life with more than one person or have more than one life partner or whatever the case may be. Don't just do it
Yeah.
because you're trying to save like a couple $100 on the bills. Don't be out here
Like
taking
we try to
advantage.
split
Yeah,
this
I don't
mortgage
know.
right here.
I'm glad I know we all. Yeah, this just it doesn't make any sense. We all know that. But anyways, moving forward, now that we got that little bucket out the way. Um, so
She's still frozen down there too.
Habduser had
I don't know why.
found this
I don't know.
video about a person on a date. I'm sorry, y'all. I can do two things at the same time, but there's an eyelash in here trying to demolish
Trying to
me, and I'm not
scratch
gonna
up your
let it go.
eyeball.
Yeah,
What
literally
in
that.
the first
So,
place? Like, what is that?
Habduser had found this video of a woman on a date. Now, I don't think that it's real because, like, why are you just sitting there self-recording on a date? Like, I can understand, like, after a few questions, you probably did it just to make it like, I found you. What you call it? Like, if I don't record this, no one's gonna believe that it happened, and they're gonna probably make it seem like I made it up or I just said the guy was like this or whatever like that. But like there's a whole like flash on her and stuff like that. So I don't think that the context of the video is real, but I do think that
The situation.
that this exists. Can you pull it up if you don't mind? Pretty please. Thank
Give
you.
me a second. Keep talking.
But yeah, I just don't think that I think that this exists more than we like to say it exists. And I mean in this capacity, but it's just not said like a lot. I think it's said a lot
Mm.
now because we got a lot of mindless people with podcasts, like passport bros. But yeah, so she's on a date with a dude, and she basically said,
I'm a little worried. Like, are you sure? Like, you're 100% Ethiopian.
Yeah.
It's against my religion not to date.
Yeah, I saw that.
I guess it stopped.
Literally, the top of my head is what y'all can see. This is symbol.
Yep. Video stopped. So yeah.
Ethiopian women. I want to go on another date with you, but you got to do a 23andMe.
Oh, we lost her. You still there, Candy? Oh snap!
I'm
It
here.
it okay. It got real quiet, and you're not moving now. So
Oh no, I'm here. I'm here.
okay.
I was at the video. It's just gonna be playing, so I could. My hips hurt so
Mhm.
bad. But yeah, basically for the grand scheme of the video, um, she's on a date with this man, and he sounds like a man. And he's basically saying, like, are you sure you're 100% Ethiopian? Are you sure that you're Ethiopian? It's against my religion if I don't date somebody who's Ethiopian. You don't look like other Ethiopian women I know. If we do continue to go to second date, I need you to get a 23andMe test done to prove that you're 100% Ethiopian. Like, I don't need it to be 90% and then 10% not. I need it to be 100%. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, who said that would even be a second date after this point?
Nobody in this world is 100% anything.
Period.
We've
At
been
all.
we've been mixed around, diluted, and all kind of stuff to where everyone has a little bit of something from everywhere.
Yeah. So he basically was like going in on that. And he's like, oh, name a city in Ethiopia. And she's like, oh, I forgot what she said, like Adidas or Adadas or something like that. And he's like, I've never heard of that. She's like, I grew up there. So, like, how are you gonna judge someone about being Ethiopian when you don't even know much about like the cities or culture there? He's like, I don't know if I could do this because it seems like you're not 100% Ethiopian. Like, what? But I feel like this is, I don't even feel like this is definitely a real thing where there are people out there who are like, I can't be with you if you're not. And it's not because of like, I feel like his religious actions were false. There are people out there who they know that they're not able to marry outside of their race just because of their religious background, but you do have some people who will marry outside their race and the person will convert to the religion that they're part of. But when you're talking about people
Hmm.
and just like the race in itself, like, oh, I'm Nigerian and I can't marry a Kenyan, or I'm Swedish and I can't marry a Honduran, or like, like, oh, whatever. So it's just like
Hmm.
it literally is, you can't marry outside of it, like you have to be this person. Okay, cool. It was just weird. It's just weird to me that there are some people out there who have like this obsession over being with a specific culture or a specific race, because they have to have it. That's outside of their own.
Hmm.
I will say that.
that fetishizing someone's
Okay.
race.
Like, yeah, like now, if that man was Ethiopian, if he was, and he was doing all that, you're weird. Okay, go back home and just get and find a girl if you want to. To be
There's no
doing all
guarantee.
that is weird to me. But it sounds like
Yeah.
he's not Ethiopian because he didn't know a city that she knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it just sounded like he
Mhm.
was not Ethiopian, and he was like, it's against my religion if I like, what? You know? Um, but it's like, it's weird. It's weird. That's the folks roots who haven't been touched, but we'll never get close to them. Exactly. I just don't. I personally, like, I am like very much a black king all the way. I only want to date you if you're black, but I'm not. If you are not Black American, I could never be
If
with
you
you.
ain't from
Like,
the
I don't feel,
motherland or from over
yeah,
in
like
this
I
part,
don't, I don't care what part of the diaspora you're from, as long as you got some nigga in you. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. But
as long
it's
as you
just
got
like
some
one of those
curls in
things
your
where,
head,
yeah, as long as somebody if a racist person walks up to you and calls you the N word, I'm with you.
if you don't
If
got
it
people
looked like a
walking up to
duck and
you
it quacked
calling
like a
you a
duck,
user.
it must be a duck.
Hmm.
Now, if I'm talking to you and the racist man comes up to me and he goes, nigga, oh, I can't be with you, sir. Because why he only directing that towards me? Why don't you look black enough for us to not be both niggas? I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually.
Hey.
But
I,
yeah,
I've dealt with those issues. People be talking about, you look Asian, you look Spanish. I'm black. It is what it is.
you just on the spectrum of blackness,
There you go. Always got to be one.
Listen,
I ain't on no
oh,
spectrum.
but yeah, I look at you and I see nothing but brotherhood.
Hmm. Yes, you say that, but you've also said other things too. Don't sit here and try to pretend like you haven't. Hmm.
Listen, my cousin be getting it the worst from us, and we don't be. He knows, but it's one of those things where my uncle's black, obviously, but he's light skinned, right? Like, y'all are pretty much the same color, right?
Hmm.
So my cousin's mother, she's half white and half black, right? So technically, my cousin is only 3/4 black. Okay. Um, but
Swear.
he like is like he's like the same color as you, maybe a little lighter. And we
Hmm.
be getting on his ass all the time about that shit. Like it just, and not all the time. Like we don't make it like a topic of concern like every single time or whatever may have you. But when he became a cop, we were like, look, now now you can play undercover and see if they really popping us off on purpose. That's not funny, but you
It's not.
gotta.
It's not.
It's
But
it's not.
you gotta find.
You gotta be dark at some point. Somebody gotta be dark.
Mhm.
Not y'all might have to close without me. Ugh, I can't stand. Oh, okay, all right. We haven't got a chance to talk about this, but let's talk about this before we sign off, okay?
Mhm.
Darren, have you heard about the whole Lysandra and Rashonda thing that's been going off on TikTok? The couple that was together and she found out her wife was a scammer.
Sure. Yep. I have heard it
Okay.
because of
Okay.
I've heard.
So if you guys don't know, Lysandra, okay, she is a CEO of her own business. She has her own clothing store and everything like that. She has 3 children, and she was married to a woman named Rashandra, for 6 or 7 years. Okay, and so Lashandra's past is she had a husband, she was married to him, she had her 3 children by him, and it just was bad. It was bad. It was a bad setup. He had left her entirely broke before and all that stuff. Even her mother has taken money from her and basically have made her homeless at one point because of extorting all the money. So she has a lot of trauma when it comes to money. Let's just say that. Okay.
Mhm.
And so when it comes to this business of hers, obviously she's going to put everything and anything into it to make sure that she has money. She does appearances and stuff like that now and all because she's went viral so many times and yada yada yada. And she has her clothing store. Okay. Now, Rashandra is a building manager. Okay, she owns multiple properties.
Property manager.
Own
Yes.
the prop. Thank you, my
Mm.
love. Property manager. And then also she was in the course of becoming a pastor. I don't think she is titled as a pastor right now, but she did go to school and she has recently graduated with her degree in, I don't want to say biblical
Ministry
theory 101. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like she has went and got like, her degree in pastoring and stuff like that, right?
in ministry.
So these two are married and all this other stuff. Um, 2 of her daughters are in college right now, and her son is a senior. Okay. And so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. Um, for whatever reason, I don't know how this came out. Like, if you guys look it up on YouTube, it is a very long video of Lashandra just going off about stuff. She first posted a video like saying they're just gonna break up and get a divorce, and then she came out with all this information. Okay, Rashandra took out like let's just say a $20,000 like loan, something like that, on one of the buildings and was not paying it back. Then the properties that she does manage, one of the buildings, if I remember, are a building for women and children. Like, like you just go there for asylum and you kind of just chill there, whatever. And you're not supposed it's government paid and issued. So you're not supposed to be paying any rent. She had them people paying rent. Okay. She had them people
Mhm.
paying, which you're, it's illegal, obviously, if it's government, whatever. Then these pastors of past churches came out and said, "Oh, she scammed us out of this money. She scammed us out of that money and all this other stuff." One of the tenants that used to live in the apartment building, that she used to look over was talking about all this stuff. So it's just like it's scam, 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 scam. And apparently she was talking bad about one of her daughters. Okay. And so all that included, and she sat there and she's like, "Hi, I didn't know this, I didn't know that, whatever." And she's like, when it came to, and then the reason why, and she got divorced because they were getting evicted. So her and her daughter were coming out the house, that's through the garage or something like that, and they seen a notice on the door, and it was like a notice of eviction because they live in an apartment. So what was supposed to be happening is Rashandra gave her half of the money, Lashandra gave her half of the money to Rashandra so that she could go pay the rent in full. She never was really taking the money and paying it in full, which then ultimately ended up with them getting evicted. Okay. So she basically was playing them and trying to get this money source or whatever. People are saying Lashandra should have been more careful. If you had trauma with your money, you should have been a little bit more careful in trusting someone. Without it being a too personal conversation, obviously, you guys can think outside yourselves. Would y'all, and in the comments, have y'all or would y'all ever trust somebody so much with y'all's income source that you think that they're going to be responsible with it, paying certain things? Or would you want to see yourself where that money is going to so you don't end up in a scammer situation?
I would trust. Wouldn't have. Oh.
Would
Hmm.
I would trust them if I knew that that person was trustworthy. Like, I know you said to think outside of us together, but you know, he's the only person that I've actually trusted to get shit done when he says he's going to get it done. Like, if I'm giving you money for a bill or for the rent or whatever, if I'm giving you my half, then I'm expecting you to use my half correctly. And he's never failed me in it. Have I been in situations where I couldn't trust somebody to pay a bill or couldn't trust somebody to get a situation handled? For sure. And always in that, whenever I'm in that type of situation, I always have to revert back to my independent woman brain, where it's like, okay, I can't trust you to get shit done, so I'm going to get it done myself. And I feel like, Rashonda's pain, where she's just like, this is the person that I was with, that I thought I was going to be with for the rest of my life. This is, somebody that I trusted completely, and like completely got fucked over. So I've been there, and I mean, it's a hard thing to bounce back from. So I'm just, I'm praying for her, because if she already had trauma, this is just going to add to it.
I got a question though.
Hmm.
She scammed all this money. Where the fuck did the money go?
Who the fuck knows? I still don't
We
know.
don't know.
That is my
No
big
one knows
question.
where it goes.
And she ain't been paying the
Yeah,
rent.
but
She
nobody
ain't been doing
knows.
shit for the property. Like, where the fuck did all this money go?
But I'm saying she gave her access to take care of business. Like, she allowed
Right.
her the access to go take care of business, and she didn't. So she gave her access to trust. She gave her access to, being able to be responsible with that. So it's like, if I'm giving you money to take care of something and you don't go do it, I don't know anything until like Lashandra had said, it wasn't until the eviction process had Lashandra been even brought into like a text message thread or a group message or
You mean
whatever with
the
the
second time eviction?
landlords. Yeah, for a second time eviction. So that this is the first time that she's been brought into the conversation to really discuss what's been going on. And
Right.
for me, married or not, I would like to double check and ensure that this process happens. Shit, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm OCD. When it comes to certain things, I like to just double check the source first for myself. I don't want to ask the question. Like, I'm like that with work. I'm like that in life. I will go and look for the source myself, the answer myself, before I ever come down and ask a person for help. If I'm asking you for help, I've exhausted all options, all Google searches, Bing searches, Ask Jeeves. I have exhausted all those things. And now I finally am just like, you know what? I just can't capture this. I'm going to look into it myself. So, in cases of like, if I'm in a relationship, this is not even a relationship. If I'm in a marriage, okay, if I am in a title agreed, government signed off paper and everything, marriage, I don't care if we've been together for 10 years. I'm sorry, it's not about even trust. I just need to I didn't make sure I'm good and you're good. Because what if it wasn't a case of you just weren't doing it? What if you just plumb duck and forgot? Like, what if you really
You
honestly
can follow
forgot to
up.
take care of what you were supposed to forget?
You can follow up with the person and be like, "Hey,
With
babe,
a
did you pay yada yada? Did you pay the mortgage? Did you pay the cell phone bill? Did you pay the electric?" You know what I'm saying? Like, you can follow up with that type of stuff, but the thing about it is, unless you are actively going to check after this person, like you logging into the account to make sure it got paid, you're never going to know, because you always, as a
And that's
wife,
what I'm saying.
as a but that's what I'm saying. But as a wife, you take, like, in the sense of, like, not even in the sense of a marriage in general, as a wife, you take your spouse's word for face value. Like, this is somebody that I have put my trust in, and I know that they got my back. So I'm not
Like
thinking,
I'm legally tied to this person now.
right. So I'm not thinking that this
Like,
bam is
why
fucking
would
me
she
over.
fuck? Yes, because essentially, if you fuck me over, you have fucked yourself over. So why would you want to both fuck us over? That's the part that's stupid. Because not only are you damaging yourself, you're damaging me. So
Right.
what you do to me is what you're doing to yourself, regardless of the fact, because of the case. Like, and it just never made sense. Like you're saying, Royal. I will be the type to, I won't even ask you. I'm just gonna, like, there's so many, especially when it comes to rent.
Just pop into the bank
There's so
account and be
many,
like, did you pay this?
like, there's so many apps that these places have that you can
Mhm.
download the app for that place and log in. Let me just double check and make sure that the money was submitted or it was pulled from the account or whatever the case may have you. Like, let me just make sure on my side that it's okay, because you never know. But at the same time, like, you can't just, I understand what we like now on TikTok, like, it's laughed at living a soft life, having a soft girl of life. I never want to, I don't want to think when I'm with my partner. I want my partner just to handle everything, whatever. And it's cute for certain things. But when it comes to your livelihood, when it comes to your existence, that girl has the most crappiest credit right now and can't even get somewhere to live because of how bad Rashandra ruined her credit. And, like, was trying to get her to sign off on a loan. And then she finally broke down and
No,
signed off
she
on the loan or
did.
whatever. What she
Yeah,
did do is
she
join.
signed up
Yeah,
on the loan and then went into
she
default.
signed off. She broke down, and now that's why she's so effed up. But what she didn't do
Yeah,
is get a joint bank account. Thankfully, she didn't
thankful.
get a joint bank account. 'Cause had
And
she
see,
did that, it would have been all over from there.
the thing about it is, like, honestly, if they would have had just spitballing, if they would have had a joint bank account, she would have been able
Right,
to
Lori.
see more of the transactions that would have been happening in, what I'm saying, in the account, and she could have gone to Lashandra and be like, yo, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because this don't look like the rent got paid. This don't look like yada yada. She'd have been able
Mhm.
to monitor it more. And then it would have been like, if in that sense, like, maybe she could have seen that Lashandra was, transferring money to her account or whatever. Like, what the fuck you transferring to your account for, when the bills get paid from this one joint account? um
Mhm.
but what I was gonna say was, like, there is something to, not necessarily the soft life, but the, I want to turn my brain off and have my spouse handle shit. Because me personally, that's how I be feeling. Like, I don't want to think about anything, because I am a manager. I have 5 kids that I am constantly running behind, trying to make sure they get their shit done. I got my own shit to take care of. And so when it comes down to certain things, I want to turn my brain off. And that's when I'm like, hub deucer. I don't, like, I'm not trying to think about this at all. You got it. I'm good. So there are certain bills that he's responsible for, and there are bills that I'm responsible for. So the ones that he's responsible for, I don't even, they're gone. Like, they're completely out of my mind. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if something happens to where, like, something didn't get paid or something like that, then I'm looking at him and I'm like, okay, well, you know, why didn't it get paid, or whatever the case may
Mhm.
be. And vice versa. Like, if there's something that I didn't pay, and he looking at me like, why the fuck you ain't pay this bill? Like, we have, that's the responsibility that we have towards each other. Like, but that's in a sense where you not trying to fuck me over and I'm not trying to fuck you over. We are actively working towards something. So to me, there's no issue with a marriage operating that way. However, in the sense of, like, it's certain situations, like in this one in particular, where you gotta, essentially have that fucking safety net. Like, Lori said in the comments, you have to have a backup, because some people just not fucking trustworthy. And the problem is that
Mhm.
Rashonda married Lashandra without even knowing that she had a scammer
switch it.
background. I thought it was LaShonda. Like I thought it was Rashonda was the one. And
LaShondra is
LaShondra.
the one who has the company. No, LaShondra is the one who has the company, who has the money, who has the children and everything like that. Rashondra is
I thought
the
Rashondra
pastor or
was the
whatever.
girl. Okay, one of them, LaShonda and Rashonda. I don't know. One of
And
them.
couldn't find out that's not even the girl's name. So that's besides the point. That's even deeper.
That's
That's
the crazy
even deeper.
thing.
That's not even the girl's name.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing, like
but
honestly,
we
I
will
feel
talk
like you
about
can't even
this.
get fucking married without getting a fucking background check nowadays. Like you can't, like I would say,
Tell me
who
about
was
it.
it? People always talk about some. You gotta do your background on people, and you gotta make sure you're vetting this person and this, that, and the third. And it's like, nigga, I married this person after going after dating, after being with each other, after meeting their family or what, and then meeting my family or whatever the case may be, and they still fucking lied about who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
how
besides the point. Just because there's nothing on a rap sheet don't mean the person never did it.
mm-mm.
Everybody got a couple of bodies buried somewhere.
That's true. That's
Just because you don't see the
factual.
blood, just because you don't see the blood on their hand doesn't mean that you don't know it.
Right.
So that's just what it is. But thank you guys so much for watching the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you for getting deeper into the conversation. Once again, it's your girl Chase, and C Hayes, no matter how you say it, along with that flavor, easy mouth. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Kenny Taste Sweet and TikTok at C.Hayes INC. And yeah, shows, tap in, sparkfmonline.com, Sundays 1 to 3 p.m. I'm here always, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Kinky podcast. And on Thursdays, The Vault with Chase and Menduke at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yay.
You guys can find me on TikTok and IG as Royal_KP. You can also find me not only here on Sundays, but you can find me on Tuesdays with Hubducer on our other podcast, Snack and Flick, where we talk about entertainment, TV and movies and things like that. And that is on YouTube Live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Let me tell y'all, I'm going to drag this woman kicking and screaming
No, you're not.
to go see The Exorcist Begins.
You're not.
So
No, you're
please tune in Tuesday so you can catch her reactions to this movie.
not
But
gonna.
it's your boy Hubducer, aka Dragon Chills here, as the lovely Royal already said, where you can catch us at. You also see me here on Kickazoid with my lovely two co-hosts here. Other than that, we gonna figure something out.
Good night, y'all. Yeah, join us in Discord.
Yeah.
Chase, bring your ass. You can talk to people for like a good 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, guys. Good night. Bye, guys.
Night.
See you later. All right. Good night. All right. Okay.